So we start off right and we're traveling through space and it doesn't yet look bad. Like it looks like it's well enough made, especially for the time. And then 6 seconds into this film clip, we have this like effect, which is an air chamber opening and it reveals the band playing. And Michael, Medium Mike, if I'm lying, I'm dying. The exact same effect happens in the opening seconds of Dimmu Borgir's Progenies of the Great Apocalypse film clip.
I know the exact effect you're talking about. Even though I cannot remember this. Even though I cannot remember the Powerman 5000 film clip, I can remember that Dimmu Borgir one.
So we have the band playing in the sickest of 90s industrial rave caves.
Yeah.
And then we're introduced to the antagonist, who looks like he's ripped straight out of Mortal Kombat. Like, I think Mortal Kombat could sue because they just blatantly ripped off Quan Chi and Pinhead. So it's Pinhead, Quan Chi.
So are you sure a member of Slipknot didn't just wander onto set?
You figured it out. That's why I run this by you.
Yeah.
Get the red string theory out, man. It's all fucking tied together. We get introduced to this weird freeze frame effect that they start doing for no reason at all. Like, they'll be playing and then something will freeze and the camera will like do a punch zoom into them and then we'll just continue on as if it never happened. We have Quan Chi's henchmen storm the stage, and I'm putting that in bunny rabbit commas, and grab the vocalist. But the storming looks really awkward because all the henchmen are dressed in these really big, cumbersome outfits. So they're trying to like grab him, but luckily they've just cranked up the strobe lights by 500%, so we can't actually see what the fuck is happening anyway because the action is so awkward. We hit the second chorus, and poor Zombie, he's trying to free himself from the clutches of the guards, but he's just jumping 2 meters into the air, but the guards aren't trying to detain him, they're helping him jump up in the air. So now it just looks like that thing where parents hold their child's hands and pull them up over a puddle.
Okay.
After our primary school athletics routine, we then cut to a bunch of goth mermaids.
Wait, are they in space still? Or where are they now?
Yeah, we're
I
in
don't even know
space.
where I am.
We're in space.
All right, so are they just floating around in space? Or
No, they're just sitting in a room in space.
Yeah.
We jump back to the band. And if you want to see the best thumbnail you have ever seen in your fucking life, right? You don't have to watch this whole film clip.
I feel like I don't have to watch it because you're doing such an amazing job describing it to me.
It's director's commentary, essentially.
It's like I'm actually watching it.
It's like I'm actually there in space with the mermaids.
Tell me about the thumbnail.
You remember how I told you they were doing that weird, like, freeze frame push-in thing? They do it again, but it is the most awkward punch-in you've ever seen on the drummer. Like, it looks as though he just remembered he left the oven on, or that he's just realized now that he's being filmed and didn't realize he was in a film clip.
He just realized he's in a band.
Yeah, because he's playing, and he just looks at the camera and goes, huh? And then it just punches in. All right, so we're back to the vocalist. For the next 10 seconds, it appears as though he's misplaced all the bones in his body. And then we're gifted with the gift that is the 90s special effects, or the very early 2000s special effects. And look, it doesn't look terrible, but man, does it not look good. So Paul Zombie starts to shoot laser beams from his palms.
Okay.
Which at first he seems surprised that he can, but then immediately is very confident and very good at it.
And up until this point, there's been nothing really leading to the fact that he has powers, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Apart from the ability to lose all his bones.
Yes, yeah, and freeze time, potentially. Maybe that's why it keeps happening.
Yeah.
He kills the guards. He slaughters Quan Chi. He fucks off back to the club. And then we finish with the Dimmu Borgir effect played in reverse. Because you know that 3 seconds of footage costs majority of the budget, so we better get our money's worth. And that is the cinematic experience, which is Powerman 5000's When Worlds Collide.